The following program contains names, places, and events that have been anonymized or fictionalized for the purposes of protection and safety. The following program is provided for entertainment purposes only, and any commentary from the hosts are strictly conjecture and should not be held as making any definitive statements about the truth or identity of any particular individuals or circumstances. If you or a loved one are involved in an abusive relationship, please call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1 800 799 7233 for support.
Happy Dating Detectives Monday.
Happy Dating Detectives Monday. Hope everybody.
We are such cheese balls.
I know, but I love that everybody's like, no, it's a holiday. Everybody's on board.
And now when everybody messages us, they're like, hey, happy Dating Detectives Monday. And I'm like, and we've started something here. I love it.
I love it. It is all, I mean, for those of us in the U.S., I hope you had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. We're so thankful for all of you.
We really are. It's very genuine. It's like,
yeah,
everybody's the best.
We are just so thankful for all of you, for your support, for your messages, for your support of our guests, for just all of your kindness and the community you've created and the positivity and just everything you guys have created has been incredible. We are so thankful for just all the encouragement. Oh man, you guys are amazing.
We thought we'd give something back to you because of how amazing you are. We thought we'd bring back one of your favorite past guests. So guess who's back?
Guess who's back? It's Ken. It's Ken. Barbie and Ken. Barbie and Ken.
Barbie and Ken. Ken the PI.
Yeah,
Y'all.
We like Ken a lot.
So we love Ken, and this is a fun one because we don't just get one story. We end up getting three. So how it's going to work, we know you like the stories first. So Ken comes on and tells a PI undercover story, and then we ask questions afterwards. And through those questions, he ended up telling us two more hilarious stories. So if you only like the stories and don't like the questions, still stick with the questions because it's fun. And he's one of those people similar to Mackenzie. You ask a question and they tell you the craziest story ever. And they're like, what? That's not that crazy. And you're like, what is going on in your brain? Anyway, so that's how it's going to go.
Yeah, this is his second time on the show. And you can find his socials and his information in the show notes, but I really like this guy. He's kind of cool and easy to
He's
chat
so
with.
funny. Well, I love that you guys are like PIs with very different approaches for good reason. Like you're very different.
Yeah.
And we talk about that a lot. And this is another silly story, a PI story of Ken in the field. And yeah, it's a fun one. I mean, we don't have to intro too much. Ken Childs, if you want to hire him. I mean, he's a licensed PI in Los Angeles, but he came into the studio with us too. We were in person together, which we don't always do. So, we were getting used to being in the studio and we're getting better at it. But yeah, Ken was with us.
I really love when I go to LA, but also can we talk about how many people message us and we're like, oh my God, Ken is so cute.
Yeah. So if you're not on our Instagram or TikTok, which is Dating Detectives Podcast, or Facebook, where we post some videos, what are you doing? You gotta go look.
Ken is a very handsome fella. Like he's easy to look at.
Good job, Ken.
Good job, Ken.
Shall we hand it over to him?
Let's do it.
We're here in person.
Yay! I'm so glad to see you like face to face. I love being here in LA. This is so exciting.
I know you've come to our neck of the woods because we have an LA local PI returning, Ken Childs.
Can we just say how weird it is to hear you in my face and not like in my ears?
Say that again?
One more time. In front of my face and not like only in my headphones.
Right.
Because I live in Florida, and so I don't get this opportunity. So this is lovely.
In your face.
I love it.
Yeah,
We're in your face. We really are.
Ken, please take us on a journey. We would love to hear your story.
So we were talking about past cases and some fun ones. And the one that stood out to me most was recently we had a situation where somebody was caught.
Don't spoil it right away.
What?
Yeah. Start from the very beginning before you know anything.
Oh, then goddamn it. Okay.
No, don't worry. We edit.
70,
Take two.
76.
Okay. So when was this? How recent?
So a couple months ago, I get a call.
Oh, this is recent. This is
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, and this young lady was telling me her husband's got these strange hours. She thinks something's going on. She's not truly certain of what he's up to, but she's sure it's an affair. It has to be.
Like strange hours, like he's working, but then he's like coming home late or something.
Like
Unaccounted
the grocery store
hours.
takes 6 hours.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah,
Hours
yeah.
unaccounted for. Okay.
So he's
that's common.
self-employed and he goes off to work, and then there are these just rando days where he doesn't show up back home until like 2 a.m. So naturally,
Wow.
of course, one would think, right,
Affair.
something's up, yeah. But this gal, so she seemed like she had it all together, right? Late 30s, early 40s. They've been together a while. Off the top of my head, I kind of vaguely remember maybe like a 10-year marriage. They own a home together, suburbs just outside of LA. Like everything's like cute, picture perfect, like great. But then there's those gaps of times, like what's going on?
How often are these gaps in time? Like every day, or like just
No, but
often enough to make her be like, "What the heck's going on?"
often enough where I was like, what's happening, right? And so we dialed it into Thursday, Fridays. And
Okay.
right. So with that knowledge, we decided we'll do some surveillance at his office. Let's see what he's up to, right? So we decided full days, let's see what's happening. Let's see if he's at work, if he's fulfilling his like work days. So we do the surveillance, and I remember day one being lackluster in a way that like he was doing what he said he was doing, right? So they were always in communication. So I would get a text from the client like, oh, he's going to go to the luncheon, and like off he goes to the luncheon. Like, okay, great. And it's like, all right, well, let's stick around, see what's happening after work. And then he went home. Like, he went home. The
Right.
wife slipped out and had to do something. And then suddenly a gal shows up to the house.
Wait, on the Friday night,
Yeah, on the Friday night.
he leaves, and a girl shows up.
She left. The wife left.
Oh, okay, sorry.
He gets home.
Okay.
Wife leaves. And then a girl shows up.
Okay, so 1 + 1, I would assume 2.
I don't know. I
But
thought.
you're not supposed to assume.
See, I thought
Yeah.
that too, right? I automatically was like, guilty.
Bam. So he's
done.
So she leaves, and he's got a girl coming over. That's where we're at right now.
Right, but girl
Okay.
slips out like so quickly. Obviously, nothing happened. So we were like, oh, okay, that's like super rando. Like, why is he lying about that or hiding that? He's very open about everything else. So okay, we stick it out to like midnight. Wife's back. Nothing. Obviously, like nothing's going on.
Was the girl younger or like seemed
It was pitch black,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
it was
sorry.
very hard to tell.
okay?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I didn't stop her to ask her.
You were like, "Excuse me, can I see your ID?"
Yeah, hey ma'am, since you're here, while you're here. So we're kind of like not here or there, right? We're really unsure of what's going on. So he was normally pretty truthful, but then he like lied about this woman showing up to the house. So okay, let's see how day 2 unfolds.
So he mentions nothing about the girl showing up.
Mm-mm.
And how many minutes
No.
approximately was she there?
Gosh, like 10 to 15.
Okay, so short.
Oh, you could have it.
You could have it.
15 minutes,
Wow,
please.
is that an affair or is that an accident? What is that? Like,
it's embarrassing for him, but
It's
it's
an
fine.
embar- Well, who knows?
But we
what
don't
her needs are.
assume. We don't know who
We don't
this
know what
is. Could be a
happened.
sister. We don't know. Okay.
Right.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. You guys, can we talk about rewriting traditions? Let's talk about how therapy can give you the space to create new, meaningful traditions and help you provide clarity amid the holiday chaos. If you're anything like me, I have a little bit of overthinking situation happening literally all the time. The holidays sometimes can make my brain seem really, really chaotic. And during a time of traditions, now's the time to reflect on what they mean to you and how you can use therapy to help you rewrite some new traditions or make your own or just create something positive. Incorporating therapy into your traditions can kind of help ensure you take time for yourself also during what can be a very joyful, but also super hectic and even sometimes lonely time of the year. So the goal for me is to use therapy during the holidays and make sure to make it a tradition to take time for myself. And you can do that with BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct. They're fully licensed in the US. They will do the initial matching work for you so you can focus on therapy goals. BetterHelp is one of the world's largest online therapy platforms, having served over 5 million people globally. And I personally love them because they've just given me the tools and resources that I need to get through my day. And in this case, the holidays. This December, start a new tradition by taking care of you. Our listeners get 10% off at betterhelp.com/TDD. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/TDD. Delete Me makes it easy, quick, and safe to remove your personal data online at a time when surveillance and data breaches are common enough to make everyone vulnerable. Data brokers make a profit off your data. And data brokers basically collect your information from websites all over, and they compile it and put it into an easily accessible website that anybody can just pay a couple dollars and get. And your data is a commodity. I'm a private investigator for 20 years. I know how easy it is to get your information and how important it is to keep your private life private. But now you can protect your privacy with Delete Me. And yes, when I say information, I mean your name, contact info, social security number, home address, information about your family members. You would not believe what is out there and available. Take control of your data. Keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me. Now at a special discount for our listeners. Get 20% off your Delete Me plan when you go to joindeleteme.com/datingdetectives and use promo code TDD at checkout. The only way to get 20% off is go to joindeleteme.com/datingdetectives and enter code TDD at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/datingdetectives, code TDD. Obviously, we all like to sleep comfortably. And for me personally, I have an issue finding good pajamas sometimes because I want something soft enough that I can wear all the time and feel comfortable and cozy in. I just want it to feel good against my skin. And that's why I love Skims. The material on their pajamas is so good. It's so soft. And I don't know, I would even say I'm falling asleep faster just because I feel like cozy. So I have the soft lounge collection, and it's the long sleeve button down with the long pants. And when I tell you, they just glide over my skin and I don't feel suffocated. I don't feel hot. I don't feel cold. And to be honest with you, I'm really focusing on the quality of my sleep. And that just includes what I wear to bed. Their pajamas are literally the best. Not to mention the patterns are super cute. And so you could do those, the cute pictures you do where everybody's matching. And so your Skims pajamas could even play a role in, I don't know, maybe your holiday pictures. So yeah, although I love sleeping in my old college t-shirt, but Skims Soft Lounge Sleep Set, I think has taken its place probably forever. As someone whose love language is gifting, this is absolutely something that I would give as a gift. I just love them so much. Shop our favorite pajamas at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know we sent you. Just select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. And if you're looking for the perfect gift for everyone on your list, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com.
So then day 2, we're going to start the surveillance at the later end of the day. We're going to milk it into the evening. Let's see how things go. Sorry, we get him at the office. Everything's looking like typical, no problem. He's doing his work thing.
Wait, on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's doing his work thing. From work, he then called the wife and said, hey, I got to stay late. Some big thing's going on and I got to put in a couple extra hours. I'm going to be home. Don't wait up for me, kind of thing. So at that point, we're like, okay, this is feeling pretty good. Like it's going to be on. He leaves work and we're like often driving. Like we're driving for 35, 45 minutes. It's now like, 9 o'clock, it's pitch black, following this guy. And all of a sudden he goes to Orange County, significantly far away from his home.
Yeah.
And he pulls into like the XXX rated toy store. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like,
oh,
hey,
wow.
Right.
And
like,
you're taking pictures and
yeah. So I'm videotaping everything, right? I get the arrival. I set up for I don't know what he's going to be up to at this point. So I'm parking. I'm waiting for things to unfold.
I was going to ask. So you parked and waited outside. You did not go into the store yourself.
Right.
So as far as we know, this is just a man who's left work, drives far away to a XXX toy store, adult store, whatever.
Right.
NBD. Okay, so you pull into the parking lot, you choose not to go in.
Right.
Why did you not go in? Like, how do you, I know we talked about this before. I would have gone in because I need to know. I'm too nosy not to go in.
Right, but so I feel you on that. But so the reason why I didn't go in is because it was happening quick. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know if he's just popping in for some like condoms and he's going to bounce or, so I don't know.
You have to make that split decision right then.
So in the field, I'm like, park it, let's capture what we can and let things unfold. Mm-hmm. So now here's the storefront. It's bright lights, everything XXX, boom. And then you have the parking lot, which is pitch black. So I'm watching. And I don't know how much time goes by, but it felt like an eternity because you're on a surveillance, right?
Mhm.
Like I can't tell if it's 3 minutes or if it's 25 minutes. And eventually this person just comes out from behind the car, like out of the dark. And I noticed the person's like bending over, looking into the passenger side window, putting on what I thought was like lipstick or checking their lipstick. And I thought they were basically approaching our subject for a date.
Oh, okay.
Right. And so like I'm watching this unfold and I'm filming it just because it's activity. I don't know what's happening yet. And so I'm filming it. And then they kind of like disappear back off into the darkness. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm not even sure what I just witnessed at this point in
You
time.
can't see it. Like you don't know if they got in the car.
You just see a
Right.
person checking their makeup or something
or
similar.
talking to the
Right.
Okay.
Or they're moving the way someone would move if they were checking their makeup in a window. or
Right. I thought
something.
it was
You
like a
can't
lady
tell.
asking if somebody wanted a date, right?
Right.
That's what it like looked like to
Picking
me.
them up.
Hey,
Okay.
big boy,
Oh my
do
God.
you want a date?
How you doing?
How
Right?
you doing?
How you doing? So then maybe, I don't know, a couple more minutes go by, 10, 15, 20 more minutes. And then the person just comes back out of the darkness, goes back to the window, checks their makeup. And I'm kind of like, I'm confused at this point. Like, damn, I don't know what's happening yet. And so,
What are they doing by this person's car?
Right. Oh,
Right.
wait. And you're
Well, 'cause
subject in the
usually-
store, you think?
no, I don't know where my subject is. Cause like I was trying to park the car. I'm filming. I'm waiting to capture them going into the store or see what's going on. So like, I believe my person's still in the car, right?
But then you're not sure because when someone sits in the car for that long, it's like, wait, did I miss them going in?
You start second
Wait,
guessing
yes,
yourself,
yep.
you know? And so then I'm sitting there second guessing myself and I see this, gal in high heels and legs and skirt and banging. And I'm just like, wow, I don't really know what's going on with this location yet. So a couple more minutes go by and the person was just out of the shadows enough where he adjusted his skirt and his junk fell out of his skirt.
All willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. Yeah. So now I'm like, oh my
I'm
goodness.
shocked.
Like I kind of think I know what's going on here at this point, right? And so that's when I text the client, like, hey, I'm struggling here. Is this your husband? She responded back with, and keep in mind, this person's in dark. The photo's
Yep.
not the best. There's a wig on, a breastplate, so like big boobs, a little mini skirt up to hoo-ha, and high
You can
heels.
see everything below the waist.
And now you can see everything
But
below
she
the
would know that
waist.
dangling if it whacked her in the face.
And she knew the dangling. She was like, that's my
identified it.
dingling.
That's him. That's my
That's
guy.
my ding-a-ling.
That's my guy. That's my
my guy.
attaboy.
Wow.
That's out
Yeah.
of control. That's out of control.
Yeah. So I'm filming.
confused.
I'm a little confused, but I'm not going to miss anything at this point, right? Now everything's getting filmed. Like it's on. Yeah.
So from what I understand, he goes into this adult store. You're sitting in a parking lot waiting for him to come out. And then someone exits from the adult store. They're checking themselves out in the window
So they
of
changed
the car.
in
So they
the store.
changed in the store.
So I think what happened was when I was setting up, like flipping my U-turns and trying to
Mhm.
find parking
Yep,
within that like little 90-second gap, I think that he was out of the car, probably at his trunk, changing because it was pitch black. Like I couldn't see anything.
Oh, so maybe he didn't go into the store yet.
No.
Oh, okay. That's
He-
very common when you arrive somewhere and you're trying to find a position to set up where you can
Right.
best get video.
Because it's all
Oh,
juggling. It's
yeah.
going down fast, right?
Yeah.
So you got like
and meanwhile, this person's moving around and you're just trying to find somewhere where you can sit up and stop your car to videotape.
Right, you have like
Yeah.
one eye on the person, one eye trying to
Mhm.
scan and
And
find
traffic.
parking. Right,
It's a nightmare.
traffic cars, the whole thing. And so then, what happened was he like emerged from the darkness, right? This like super spooky high
That happens all the
high
time. You
heels.
can't see sometimes if they go in somewhere. You're like, did they go in? Are they sitting in the car? The windows are dark. You don't know. It's dark outside.
Right.
I get it. I feel like I've been there in
then
so
they're
many
like, "Boo."
scenarios.
Yeah, boo.
What did the wife do? Were you keeping her updated real time?
At that point in time, no. I try not to keep people like real time because
Same.
they lose it, they blow
Well, I was
it.
going to
Yes,
ask you. So,
that's-
what happened when you? Obviously, she was able to identify her husband.
By his
Right.
willy nilly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What was her reaction?
She wasn't like, F him and die, I'll be right there. That was the only reason why I was updating her because like
She
typically
was cool.
Yeah, typically we don't. I just needed to confirm if that was him or
If that
not
was
because
the
it was like
Stand by. Let me show you his wing wang, and you can
it
determine.
got
if it's-
complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, because I mean, I'm just looking at a person that's in the dark, half in focus, wig, chest, heels,
And also,
skirt.
you guys need to remember that, like, and I think it's the same here, dark tinted windows, right? Most of
Right.
the time, PIs, like in Florida, I have double limo tent. It's dark as crap. Imagine having that at nighttime. You still can't see anything. You have to roll down the window
have to
to
roll
see
down the
anything at
windows.
night. So you got to remember the circumstances in the dark are really difficult. So I can't imagine how hard that must. No pun intended.
Right.
I was gonna say,
Well,
don't
that was the
imagine
only
that.
way I was able to figure out that was our subject.
That's wild. Could you
Because like I
imagine?
thought it was somebody looking for a date for the longest
Right.
time until the adjustment and the skirt came up. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, but did she know? Like, she didn't know that he was cross dressing?
She had no idea.
So,
Well, I would imagine if he's driving to Orange County to do, I
So
mean, I
you're
guess
like-
what else happens?
So I think he
Oh,
like
yeah.
wanted out of the neighborhood to
Right.
like go have
He's
his,
so he wouldn't be
Sneaking.
his
identified or
fun
whatever.
time. Right.
Oh.
So one of the things, like taking a step back, like one of the things that kind of she found suspicious was an Amazon purchase of high heels. But she was kind of disappointed, right? Because it was like acrylic, high heels. She's like, oh, we're going to play like a little fun. And she never got them. So that was one of the clues that like
Totally.
something's amiss, right? Then plus the like strange work hours.
I've had that so many times as why someone hires you and they're like the Amazon purchases. It's like,
Sure.
Yeah. So then anyhow, like there we are. I send her the best picture that I can. And picture this, like he's got a wig on, he's got a breastplate on, and
Uh-huh.
like banging. He's out, right? He's out for business. Highest skirt, like legs for days, and like 6-inch plus heels on.
And hopefully this is like an okay question. Is this like drag queen vibes or just dressing like
wait,
a
what's the
woman?
difference?
No, I feel like a drag queen
No.
is an elevated expression of like, that's where the wig is like close to
Oh,
God.
drag queen is like, okay, I know, you're very
You know
dramatic.
what I mean? It's like you're
and-
playing gender
Okay.
versus just like dressing like the other.
And
gender.
cross-dressing
No, I
is
mean-
just dressing like a woman when you're a man. Like, is there?
Yeah, I think.
I would love to hear our audience weigh
Well,
in
I
on that.
wonder.
Like,
I
what-
mean, we don't. I'm sure I don't know
Right.
what we'll hear because you guys don't always get all the answers. But I'm like, is this person closeted trans, which is sad, but also lying to your spouse, but also why are we at a sex store? I have a lot of questions. I'm sure she does too.
So I think I don't know, like looking back, like I think that was probably a part of him that was maybe missing, and he was looking for that, like, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to scratch that itch, I guess.
So where did he go after you showed his
Yeah, what
willy-nilly to
happened
the wife? And
next?
willy-nilly.
Went to another XXX spot.
Why? Like just
So-
another one?
So then from there, I think he was looking for a date.
What makes you think he was looking for a date? Like he just sat. What did he do when he went there? Sat in a parking lot?
So he just he like hung out in the parking lot. He
I
kept
bet they're
checking
like meeting spots.
kept checking his
know?
lipstick.
Okay.
So then I think there was a little funky little telltale sign. So when he would drive to the next XXX spot, oddly enough, he had his like hazards on. So he would like drive with his hazards on and pulled in.
Oh, it's like a code.
Yeah, I was like, is that a little code? Is
That's
that
like putting the scrunchie on the door at a frat
Yeah,
party.
like, how you
If
doing?
you put that red scrunchie, boy, don't come in here.
Yeah, so we ended up at another location that was like XXX, toys, movies.
A third one?
Yeah, actually,
Oh.
at the end of the evening, yeah. So we ended up at 3 different
quiet night.
locations.
And
Yeah.
but he never goes into any of them.
Never went in.
But did anybody approach
And
his
nobody
car? Did
found-
he approach anybody else's car? Did the
No.
cops come?
No. Like looking back, it was strange because there wasn't like a lot of traffic. So I think he was looking for a good time and just wasn't getting any luck. That's why he went to 3 different locations. And so then, like driving in with the little hazards on, I thought he was like trying to throw out the signal. Like looking back, right? During like
Right.
as things are unfolding, I'm like, fuck, this is so peculiar.
Yeah.
Sadly, I think he was looking for a good time, just didn't find a good time.
So he's like,
Yeah.
so is he?
I don't know why
know.
that was so funny the way you said it. He was looking for a good time, but he just didn't find a good time.
I mean, just look at all the effort he put into this
I
evening,
know. I do feel bad.
right?
If you guys are like me, finding the perfect gift can feel impossible. And listen, gifting is my love language. So I always want something that's thoughtful, fun, and guaranteed to make someone smile. That's why Baked by Melissa is my go-to. Baked by Melissa has bite-sized cupcakes, and they have flavors for everyone with beautiful, unique packaging for any occasion. It's the one gift I know will land every single time. And I'm not going to lie and say I haven't gifted myself some Baked by Melissa cupcakes before. There's nothing better than a little treat. You get the perfect ratio of cake and stuffing and icing and topping in every bite. And there's new flavors introduced every month. So send it to someone you love or treat yourself. The gift boxes are for any occasion: birthdays, thank yous, congratulations. Right now, they have 3 unique holiday gift boxes, perfect for all your holiday gifting: hostess gifts, sending to loved ones across the country, or treating your team and clients. They ship fast and they arrive in 1 to 2 days nationwide. You can choose the arrival date, guaranteeing your treats arrive perfectly fresh and right on time. And I'm here to tell you, they always do arrive perfectly fresh and just in time, and they are so delicious. There's also gluten-free options, vegan, no nut options, and that makes it easy to treat everyone you love. I got the Halloween ones recently for myself. That's right, I gifted myself, and all the different flavors were just incredible, and they were beautiful to look at. I kind of didn't want to eat them, but obviously I did. Baked by Melissa is offering our listeners 20% off your order at bakedbymelissa.com/dating detectives. That's bakedbymelissa.com/dating detectives for 20% off your order. bakedbymelissa.com/dating detectives.
So now it's going on maybe 2:33 a.m. and we're at the third location for the evening, right? Little XXX store, toys, movies, the whole thing. And he stayed out in the parking lot each and every time, right? He would approach a car. I think at one point someone kind of pulled up to him and there was like a little brief interaction at best. But anyhow, so now it's like 3 a.m. and we're driving from Orange County, and now the hazard lights are off. We're just driving in the direction of home. So at this point, typically, since I have the confirmation from the wife that that's him and I have his activities on videotape, I didn't care to follow him all the way to his doorstep, right? Like there comes a certain point as an investigator, you know the neighborhoods well enough that you're like, if I cross this threshold, then clearly they're going home. I know the wife's there. There's no need to continue.
Yeah, that's a judgment. That's one of those judgment calls you make.
Yeah, but then if all of a sudden you're like kind of headed halfway there and then they veer a left and you're like, oh, hey, I know this city's kind of popping down here, then I think you stay with it.
And if you, it's one of those things where if you know there's a chance they could be doing more things and you kind of like, but there's a vibe that you get too, usually. And you're like, and you don't want to, especially if you think there's if there's potential that you could do more surveillance, then you don't want to blow your cover by risking, if you know it's 3 a.m.
Why push it and get him home?
Yeah, he's probably going to go home. So then you just hang back and avoid any chance of getting caught, right? Like that's pretty common too, I think.
Right.
Wait, how many total nights did you do surveillance?
So I believe it ended on that. Like, obviously we got enough.
Oh, so you just had the 2 days of surveillance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she at that point was like, okay, obviously this is going on.
Oh, so this is just one whole night we're talking about.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
all in Orange County too.
Yeah, it was like away from his house. Yeah.
I
guess that's where you go to find love, Orange County.
I need you folks in Orange County to weigh in because I have so many questions. I have questions that need some answers.
Be like looking at those parking lots a little differently.
Yeah. Now when you drive by, you're not just like
I would love
toys.
to hear. So not only is this guy lying to his wife about where he is and what he's doing, but he's possibly looking for others to maybe hook up with, or maybe just they want to play Uno. I don't know. Like, we can't assume, but I mean, don't take a rocket surgeon. But also he's cross-dressing, and they've been together 10 years, and this is the first, like, she's suspicious of it. Like, is this is new to her?
Right.
Like, what was her reaction to that? Like, did she seem like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What was the call like with her?
She came from this place of care, right? Where I've talked to so many clients, and
she
you get the ones
sympathetic a little bit.
You get those that are just gonna like blow someone's life up, like fuck me, fuck you, and then you get the others that kind of like are a little smarter than that, are just gonna like kind of suss it out. They don't know exactly what they want to do with it yet, but she came from a different point where obviously she cared, right? Like, this is her husband of 10 years. I think she was coming at it from a perspective of like, wow, she felt bad that these were her needs, and that either like maybe she couldn't fulfill him, or maybe in question of like, how could she help fulfill him,
or just
in these needs.
He couldn't be open with her or anyone, maybe.
I don't know. Yeah. Right. That's an excellent question. So the strange takeaway was like, it added up to her. So clearly there were some other things going on that she probably didn't tell me about. So it added up. It made sense to her. But there was, I don't know, like a kind of a cool calming of her where I could tell, truly cared. It wasn't like, F him and die, I can't believe this,
Yeah.
and da-da-da-da, like you would have thought, like kind of like I was being prepared for, right? Like I was like preparing for her to just go like full lunatic on me. And it was like, she came from a place of care and was like, okay, wow, clearly we got to have some discussion and his needs aren't being met, kind of like
That makes me happy.
coming from her, right? But my point was like, I felt that like she just genuinely cared and wanted that with him. I promise you if I called her up, they'd be together today.
Aw.
Yeah.
I love when people end up together.
Wow.
I hope his wife had that conversation and that they felt comfortable sharing that with his wife and that they were able to find a way to meet each other's needs.
I hope so.
It's a hard conversation, but
I love you, Hannah. You
maybe
always
this will
have
lead people to share more
She
about
just wants
themselves.
everybody to kiss and
I
be
just want everyone to
romantic.
kiss and wear whatever they want to wear and love each other.
See, in my mind, I
What's that
think
girl,
in
Mean
my mind, I
Girls?
was the same way. I was like, this wrapped up beautifully, right?
did.
Like now he's able to share his story and his wants and needs with his wife.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure she's not going to find another man that's going to measure up to that. So why would she leave him?
That's legit.
I hope she called and was like, hey, while you're down in Orange County,
Since you're out there,
I need
could
you
you
to
pick up a
some
couple things?
expensive vibrators that you owe me after what you've been sneaking off to do. I do hope that he was safe though, because he was cheating, and that is, we don't condone that. We do that. I could separate dogfish no, but communication and openness. And you helped make that happen.
I did.
Do you
So, like,
agree that when they call you, usually they already know something? Like sometimes it's not. I feel like when they say, oh, I just have a gut feeling, I feel like most of the time, and tell me if you think this too, most of the time it's stronger than a gut feeling. It's something. It's like a gut feeling times like a zillion. And they're like,
so when a guy calls me, it's a gut feeling. When a woman calls me,
It's so
they
much
just don't-
evidence.
they just don't have
It's
the
a
damn
case
video.
file.
Yeah.
all
They
the,
show
yes,
that.
Wait,
Wait,
yes,
that's
that's
hilarious.
exactly true. That is
Yeah.
exactly
Well, it's funny
true.
that you even say she had more signs that she didn't even share with you, because
That's how I felt.
we
yeah,
don't necessarily want to believe any these things. I
Right.
feel like denial is a big part of a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Have you
Okay,
heard
moving.
anything from them since?
I know I need to know.
Do you have any
No,
updates
sadly,
on
now
it?
that we're talking, I feel like I
Wow.
should follow up.
Have
Well,
you-
I was going to ask if
I
you, so,
never follow up. I feel like it's unprofessional.
Well, yeah.
I-
So you go home from this
I
night,
want to.
send the files, and wipe your hands of it. Like there's no postmortem call.
Because we
or-
don't get paid when there's no closure. Like when we turn in our case, that's it. We're done being paid.
Right.
And so it took me years. I don't know how long it took you, Ken, but it took me years to realize, Mackenzie, you are not getting paid to worry about what happened after, even though I was losing sleep. And I'm
Yeah.
such an overthinker. I'm like, I wonder what happened. Gosh, like years later, I still think I wonder what happened. But you don't get paid for that time. And it's not your problem. It's not my circus, not my monkeys. And it's time to move on and put your energy into things. Because that's your job. Like you're not getting
Right.
paid for it. It's not like you can still care. But if you care about everyone and then you can't focus on your current job and it becomes a
Totally.
hindrance. So
No, the problem is like perception, right? Like everybody thinks like, oh, the characters that are playing us on TV, they're making thousands of dollars. Like if you think about these cases on TV,
we're
it's
not.
like, get out of here. Like it's so unreal and like what they get paid.
Yeah.
And what we get paid is nominal compared to the grand scheme of things. So like,
Yeah.
you think that hourly rate is high, but just think what's at stake, what we were able to get for you, and then what you're able to do with that, right? Whether it's like an insurance fraud case, a cheating spouse case, some divorce cases hinge on what we find, right? So So then when it comes to following up, this isn't TV. We're not billing out at like such a rate that we can afford to just sit back and follow up with these cute little like, oh gee,
Hey,
how did all
girlie.
that?
Yeah.
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 Oh, about that night, that last Saturday. How's everything?
You're not therapists.
No.
No, you're
No.
just
we nosy as hell. Like
Smoothies.
I feel
Yeah.
like I want to know all the details, but yeah, you can't sometimes.
So the takeaway is we are professionals. We are providing a service. And like, yeah, maybe I don't follow up. I do have clients that follow up with me occasionally, and that's
Yeah.
nice.
Have either of you been recognized on surveillance by
In
someone
what
who
way?
knows you? Like who's like, hey, Ken, what's up?
Like oh, I saw you on the podcast or I saw you on social media or whatever.
Could be. Well, you obviously people ask you that all the time. I'm just curious if you've ever had someone that really
got-
you're like, stop it.
Oh, no, not in that. Well, actually, yeah, in that way. So I was recognized right after the Dr. Phil show. I was in some like cool bar, Santa Monica, like all wood and beautiful and dark and cocktails. And I'm following this cheater. And then I'm sitting next to these elderly ladies, and it got like really
Some
chippy
Berthas.
and
Some Berthas for sure.
That's like Bertha's like the lady who knows everything
She's
about
the
everybody.
neighborhood know-it-all.
yeah, it got like really chippy and cute. And I'm like looking over, they're looking at me all like, fluttery. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
oh shit, right? And so, but I'm also like, you're about to blow up my spot.
Yeah.
Because my guy is like 3 seats behind you.
Oh my
you know?
gosh.
So I'm like at this bar filming dude getting flirty. And then I got the like 2 old biddies in between. And then she finally was like, oh, honey. And like, a little hand on my arm. And then we ended up chatting. She recognized me from the Dr. Phil
Was she
show.
chill about it? Was she like, I don't want to blow any covers, but
I
know what
kind of
you're
like met her in the
doing.
middle because I was worried about her blowing me up. Because there was like way
So you
too
want to
much.
go away from the subject and like clear everything up away from the subject. There's no chance.
or you could
of
like
them-
pretend that you're giving them a job, like be quiet and listen over there. Like then they're like, oh, okay, now we're important.
No, but at the same time, right, when we like kind of met in the middle and I talked to them, they felt like they were in on it.
Yeah.
So it was
that's-
like great. So
Yeah.
they kept it cool and they were all giggly. And then I got,
I love that.
I
You made
was
their
able to,
day.
oh yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I would
Yeah.
always, that's happened to me a couple of times. No one has recognized me from social media, but several people that I know personally have been
Right,
like,
because
oh,
you
hey,
work in your
girl.
hometown.
Like, yeah, I work in my hometown in the area and for 20 years, like, and they're in the same area. And people would recognize me and I'd be like, hey, I'm following that, and point to the wrong guy or point to the wrong direction, whatever.
Smart.
And so I would just point to them and be like, hey, go there and sit next to that guy and like keep them busy for a while. They're with the wrong freaking dude.
Wait,
Meanwhile-
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
You're like, I need you to help me out. Follow
Yeah,
that guy
I
through
need
the
you to
Foot
help me
Locker.
out. Just go stand next to that guy and order 17 beers and drink them all very slowly.
Yes.
That'd be great. And just like keep them busy.
They're over there like giving you signs, like
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
making up
Okay.
signals.
Next
Oh,
thing you know, I'm
man.
in the car on mobile surveillance following somebody. They're like, do I just stand here, bro? Yeah, just stand.
Well, now I know if I run into either of you and you're like, go
Shut
follow that
your
guy, they're
mouth.
like, get Hannah out of here.
Except
I'll take the hint.
Except the one time I was following somebody inside of a store. I think it was like TJ Maxx or something. And I was following her around and I was using my phone as my covert video and the flash was on because I'm in
Worst.
dumb
What are you
shit.
doing?
You're kidding me. That's such a rookie
And
mistake.
she's following me around the store and I'm trying to follow her. And so we're like making these circles and I'm like trying to get away from her and she's trying to come. And then finally I was just like, here we go. I just let her. I was like, she's just going to have to eat me alive. And she comes up, she goes, your flash is on, honey. I don't want your battery to go dead. I don't want your battery to die. Your flash is
Oh,
on.
good
I was like,
looking
bless,
out,
sweetie.
good looking out.
blessed Redeemer, Lord. I'm
I
running
hope you
away
didn't
from
find her doing anything illegal or bad.
I have another story to tell about that. So that actually, on that same case, not only did I have my flash on,
She was cross-dressing
but
too?
the video I got was on my iPhone. I had done it in like the time lapse, so it's like 2 times speed. You
Was
could
it your first case?
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm such a dumb. And so I'm following her around. My flash was on first, and then I'm like, okay, cool, I guess. And then she didn't notice, like it was fine. And then I get back in the car and all the video is on 2 times speed. And when you put it on that time lapse, whatever, and the video and you try to slow it down, then
It's so
cuts
choppy.
like this, and you can't use that in court. It's not used. And so I had to do like, oh man, I had to do so much more surveillance, just like make up for it. It was wild.
That's
It was-
okay. Everybody makes mistakes.
And
And I would have done it 10 times worse. I don't know how you guys do it. It's so impressive that you like keep your cool.
I will say, and tell me if you agree, Ken, you have to have a little bit of an ego to do this job because at first it's hard, but you have to trust
just to
that,
walk in knowing that you own the room.
that you own you have to walk in knowing that you want people to know that you belong there. If you walk in like, oh God, I gotta get surveillance on this guy. What am I gonna do? Like people notice you right away.
So I don't know if it's that. Maybe that's my ego talking, but I think I kind of flip flop between like who I am. Like if I go into some scene, then yeah, I'm like up and confident, like what's happening, right? But if I go into another place that's a little more subtle, low key, I tend to shrink a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't look people directly in the eyes.
That's
And I kinda
true.
like
Still a
suss it out for a
confidence, though,
sec.
because you're still confident in the way you're choosing to
confident in the way you can
work
blend
the
into your
room.
But
environment.
but they don't know that, right?
Sure.
So then I'm kind of like, I don't know. I flop between like 2 different individuals.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
When we walked in, so I'm in LA recording this podcast in person, and so
Host is
Ken was
you.
like, wow, this is very intimidating. Like you're a lot. And so that's and so everybody knows me that I'm a lot. I'm very loud, but they're like, how do you do surveillance with this personality? And I'm like, no. This personality don't go on surveillance.
Right.
The personality is very like it's quiet. Your head is down. You're not
subtle.
Yeah, you're very subtle, and it's just. And then if I need to be loud and obnoxious, I can be, and I am. Obviously, that's
Lies. I picture her sitting there like nails in the dashboard. Like, was that a squirrel? What was that? What was that? What was that? Bitch, I'm gonna get that. What is that?
You with it's a Sonic cup in your hand, makeup in the other,
Makeup in the other.
and video camera like in your mouth. Like you've got everything going on.
Camcorder on the knee, filming the
cigarette, eating a
eyelashes.
salad, putting on liquid eyeliner. It's fine.
Guys, I am obsessed with the sous vide kitchen robot. It's not very big, but it's a device. I mean, it's got so many different settings. I'll tell you about it in a second. All I wanted to tell you is I'm moving, and I made sure that I could fit it in my car so I could bring it with me, because I was like, is this ridiculous that I have to bring this big kitchen robot? And I was like, no, I will make it work. And I did. It is everything you need, and it makes cooking so easy. It takes away so much time with the planning and prepping and exhausting cleanup. It's a smart countertop oven, and it has over 15 cook modes. So air fryer, slow cooker, pretty much whatever you need. And it also has a meal delivery service if you wanted to use that, where they send you the ingredients that you need. So easy. And it has a little card. You can scan it, and sous vide knows exactly what to do. And you don't have to really do anything. You just have to stick it in the sous vide. My favorite part is that there's built-in refrigeration. So you can set up the ingredients whenever you want and tell sous vide when you want them to be ready. And it will keep them refrigerated until it needs to start cooking. It could be 2 different settings on the top and the bottom. And it's just amazing. And for somebody who doesn't like cooking and is really bad at timing specifically, like if I have to cook and I need everything to be hot at the same time, I'm not good at it. But now I am, because I use sous vide. I use it a lot for just roasting vegetables just to have around, but I also have had some of their meals. I did like a shrimp paella. That was so good. I've talked about it before, but their desserts were great. The chocolate lava cakes. I mean, those were truly the best. And now I just don't have to spend hours in the kitchen and a fortune on takeout and delivery, because sous vide is the simple solution that takes all the stress out of planning dinner. Sous vide also offers a 100-day risk-free trial, so give it a try. Go to sousvide.com/datingdetectives to get $150 off. Plus, check out Sous Vide's Black Friday sale for extra savings while it lasts. Go to sousvide.com/datingdetectives to get $150 off plus 16 free meals when you order during their sale. That's SUVIE.com/datingdetectives to get $150 off plus 16 free meals. Save time, eat better with Sous Vide.
Have you made any similar rookie mistakes on a case? I won't judge you.
Like keeping your flashlight on or recording in 100 million times zoom speed.
Okay, kind of, right? So this was like in the very beginning of my career. Compton.
He's not admitting to anything. He's got a very big ego. I'm just saying.
Right. So
he's like, kind of.
So no, okay. Compton. So it was.
This doesn't count. It was in the beginning, you guys.
So it was half my fault. So in the very beginning, back in the day, the spy camera was actually the camcorder, but stuffed in a bag with a little mesh in the front, right?
I've had that one.
That's like way back in the day. So
like there was no gear.
Like
a purse type bag, like a lunch
box. So I had to like rock like
purse.
a fanny pack, right? Because that's so hip, right? So
you had to put.
Why do you keep angling your hips?
Why are you hip pumping?
And the cameras are big as think of like a half gallon of milk.
Right. So the camera's
like they're
probably
giant.
this big.
Okay.
And you got to put it in a bag and cut a hole so that you're. Yes, right. I remember. Yep.
So here it is. Like I'm in Compton, right? My little self in Compton. So I get there. I don't know. It's 0:30, and I just remember being parked at a little church. There were like melted candles. There was a shooting the night before.
Oh, okay.
Right, and I'm just like, fuck. Let's see how today goes. And then I don't know. Maybe like 7:30 a.m. It's light, and this house that I'm watching, trying to find my subject. This woman comes out in like a daishiki, and she's like,
"What's a daishiki?"
A daishiki. It's a large dress that's very colorful and typically has a head wrap with it.
Oh, okay.
It's a daishiki.
Got it.
And she's on the cordless phone, and I'm just like, "What the fuck?" Like, I just found it very peculiar, like, who's she calling at that time, and like, why is she out in the front yard looking up and down the street? So then maybe like 4 houses between the two of us, here comes another gal on the cordless phone, and they're like talking to each other, and they're clearly talking about the neighborhood, probably me.
Oh,
So a little time goes by, right? But this is like I'm in the very
are you
beginning
in
of
the
all this.
car
I'm
or are
like,
you
yeah.
standing outside with a
No,
fanny pack?
you don't get out of the car and call
Just
someone.
checking.
You don't
No,
get out of the
yeah.
car.
So not welcome here. So then anyhow, my gal like ends up leaving her house, and I follow, and I end up going to this market, right? This very cultural market, and it's in Compton, very cultural market where like I may not blend in. So I'm on the phone with my boss, and I'm like, hey man,
White
look
guy in
at
a fanny pack. I'm sorry. Now I'm just imagining it even more.
No, that has happened so many times. You are not the right investigator for the job.
right. So then I'm on the phone with my boss, and I'm like, hey, look, man, I'm at the store. It's a largely African American community.
If I go in
Like,
here,
if
I'm
I go
gonna
in
stand
here, it's done. Like, we're fucked. And like, what do I get? The guy's like sitting there coming at me. He's like, what are you, racist? What's wrong with you, man? Like, come on in, pussy.
Wait, this
pussy.
is the client.
No, this is my
Your
boss.
boss.
This is my idiot boss.
Dang.
And I'm like, okay, so you want a Richie Cunningham looking motherfucker like myself to go into a predominantly African American
Yep.
market.
Yep.
You got it, buddy. Here we go. So I get my little camera. I check the lenses. I check the settings. Everything's good to go. And what do I do? Back then, the only thing you could do is set it in the shopping cart, kind of prop it up on some goods.
Yep.
So I put a couple little 12 packs
get it.
in so my
Mhm.
stupid camera can see over the like little bars over the cart.
Wow.
So you got this like jostling video.
Because there's
And then
always
I
the wheel,
stop.
the wheel.
one
Yeah,
wheel.
exactly. It's like bouncing off the tile, and then it's
Yes.
like stop, and you get the gal purchasing her meats and all this other stuff, and then she moves out of screen. Then you got the like shaking video again, right? And like here it is. So now I'm like, okay, she's got to be checking out like any second now. So kind of post up, waiting for her to check out. She gets to the checkout. And it was like a carpal tunnel thing, right? So she couldn't like, it was wrist, upper extremity carpal tunnel. So
Okay.
she claims she couldn't do all this stuff. So now I'm like, I've got to get it on video. Like she's about to unload all of her groceries. So
Yeah.
I pull in like video, right? Pulling up right behind her. So she oddly glances at me and then like walks off to the store manager. And I'm like, oh, it's about to go down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, she knows.
Busted.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be talking about me.
Mhm.
So then I, like a genius, I'm like, oh no, I forgot the milk. I'll be right back. And I turn the cart, and here's this huge jack security dude right there. And I'm just like, God damn it. Like, what am I going to do? So I see dude, we make eyes. I just chuck the cart.
Where?
I'm fucking
Just ahead? You're like,
goodbye.
okay,
I
I'm
gotta
good.
go. Like I got some video. I gotta go. So I grab my bag. I'm like bouncing. She's following me. Dude's following me. I'm out in the middle of the parking lot.
Are they
Guy-
saying anything?
Yeah, they're saying stuff, but I'm not hearing it. You're behind me. I don't give a shit. And so then I look back, and there she is, like right up against the glass, looking outside the market, right? Like,
Mhm.
holy shit. So yeah, I kind of think I was discovered.
That has happened to me. That exact scenario. You can't tell me that hasn't happened to you more than once. Like that has happened to
people
me
start
several
guessing.
times.
Now I'm so much more. First off, I would have never have went in, except for like my boss
But
was
when
like
you
calling
work,
me out.
yeah, when you work for someone who's writing your check and they want you to do that,
They're
but
like,
that's
"Figure it out."
also what's hard about being a PI working for other people is they're telling you how they want you to work their case,
Right.
and you want to honor that. But as the investigator in the field, you can tell with your gut instinct, your femtuition, you can get a vibe, you can get a feel for it, and you know what the right thing to do is.
Yeah.
Right. So
And
like
so-
my fem tuition was telling me, don't go in the store.
Usually. Yeah, because you
Wait for
you
them to
will
come
stand out like a
out.
sore thumb.
Yeah. Not only would I have stood out, so
Mhm.
like, A, the option was blow the case, which is what happened, or B, sit back, get the video,
Be a little bit more patient, yeah.
be patient, get the video of them like unloading the cart, closing and
And then you
opening
have
the
the
doors.
opportunity to go back for more surveillance
Right.
that's covert and you're in the car and you're not being seen.
But then like I'm also confident enough to just say like, hey, look, Your Honor, common sense dictates if she's unloading groceries, she shopped for them. Like,
Yeah.
right? Like, hello.
Sure.
Right,
And
yeah.
so did you get enough information for the case?
I wouldn't know. Like once
Oh,
we,
all
don't
that went
get,
down.
we don't get a lot of closure.
Are you
with
kidding?
that.
Oh, I
That
didn't know if
security
you-
guy and I, we were like in a brawl in the parking lot.
But you didn't
it
like
was
turn
happening.
in the footage at all.
Yeah, no, I turned it in.
You did, but you didn't.
Yeah, I
know.
got her shopping. I got her doing
Oh,
like.
okay.
But
So
with
you
half the
did
things
it.
that she
but
said
with
she
insurance
couldn't.
fraud cases, you usually don't get a lot of closure on those.
Okay,
which
got it.
sucks. Like,
Right.
But you did get something to turn in other than a video of you facing off with like the stomach of a 7 foot tall
beastie
security guard.
guard, yeah.
How did your boss feel when you were like, I did what you said? And
I don't even remember. I just remember
They were
thinking,
probably
He was
like,
probably
why would you do that?
You did it wrong. You're
moron.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're like a fan favorite. The Sleuthies loved your episode.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really, really did. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love hearing other PI stories, but it was so interesting. Like everything that you said, I was like, yep, that's the same exact thing. The camera with the hole cut out, all of it. It's very common. It's very interesting. Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing.
you so much.
Well, thank you both for having me.
We
This
love
is a
having
fun
you.
episode.
You're a
Come
fan
on
favorite.
back.
Yeah.
I know, especially if you go on any cases that are worth sharing. Do let us know.
I've got cases for days.
Okay, good.
I love it.
Your Instagram is Paramount PIs.
Paramount PIS.
PIS. Okay.
Yes.
Paramount
That's not
PIS.
piss.
Paramount Piss.
Piss has
Paramount
two S's.
Piss. Paramount Piss.
Well,
on
that's
all
what
the
PIs do.
socials.
Okay, great. And if anybody
Hashtag
wants to
Gatorade.
follow you, they
Go.
should. Or hire you, maybe.
Yeah, thank you
knows?
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.